Hello and welcome to the Sheep's Garden. I'm Elizabeth and I'm here in my studio, and today I thought I'd talk about the weekend I just spent in Santiago. I actually came down yesterday and videoed, and we've just come into autumn and it was windy and the trees were blustering around, but it was really hot and there was a lot of noise outside, and I thought, oh well, I'll still just make the video. And then when I got back to my house to start editing, I realized I'd videoed it all wrong and none of it actually worked. So I'm coming down again today to try again. And today it's sunny, but it's very quiet. There's no wind. Everything's very peaceful outside. My neighbors might be making noises, but it's just very calm. I can't hear all the machinery that we usually hear in the background. Anyway, so my visit to Santiago, it was not for doctor's appointments, at least not for me, which was really nice to be able to go to Santiago and not have to worry about seeing doctors and getting my eyes looked at. I flew down with my youngest daughter and her boyfriend, and we went and saw her doctor to make sure her checkups and see everything was okay. And everything was good with her. So then we spent a day shopping and looking around, going to the thrift stores and looking at things you can't really find here in La Serena. And then they flew back to La Serena, and my oldest daughter flew down because she had a concert, one of the sideshows from Lollapalooza. So we had also planned, my oldest daughter and I, to get tattoos done. It's a tattoo artist that I've been following for quite a while, and I really liked his work, and it just so happened he had some time available the same weekend we had planned to go down. So we went to get a tattoo done. So it's still healing, and I'm not sure if I can actually show it very well. Let's see. Might have to do a separate clip. But it's a honeysuckle, and the idea is the different flowers represent me and my daughters. And so my oldest got one. I don't know if my youngest will get one in the future, she might, but my oldest one got the same tattoo, or a similar tattoo. And so that was one of the things we planned to do while we were in Santiago. So that was really kind of special to go and get a tattoo done. It's been a while since I've had a tattoo done. I had this one done after my cancer diagnosis. I don't know if we can see very well, which is basically the cancer ribbon and a question mark, because you never know with this cancer if it's gonna come back or not. So it's been a while since I've had a tattoo, and this guy was really nice, and it was great, and I just love his work. I'll put a link down below to his Instagram if I can figure out how to do that. So that was planned, and there were other things that weren't planned that we got to do while we were there. So usually when I go down to Santiago for medical things, I don't plan on going to other events and other things while I'm there. But this time we had the luck that there was other things going on the weekend we were there, and even though I hadn't planned it, it made the weekend really nice. One thing was there was a used book sale, which is hosted at one of the local churches, and it's put on by a lot of the expats that live here in Chile. So it's a lot of books in English and other languages. So that was really nice, because books are very expensive here, and even used books are expensive here, and it's very hard to find books in English. So to go to a used book sale in English was really nice, and I think they only do this every 6 months, so that was really good. And there was also the Cal Market, which is a fair of independent yarn and dyers that I think this is their 3rd year doing it. And I think there was about maybe 30 or more different sellers at this market, and it was in an old house, and just they'd set up different stalls around the house, inside and in the garden, and there was also a food truck serving coffee, and it was just really nice. It's a lot of people that I follow on Instagram, and so I knew kind of faces and yarns, so it was nice to actually go and touch the yarns and meet the people a bit. And you could also sit and knit as well. I mean, it was very hot and there was a lot of people, so it was a bit, kind of crazy, but it was really nice. It was really nice to see, such a strong knitting community, because here in La Serena, we don't have as many yarn shops and dyers and things like that, so that was really nice. So what I did do is I bought some yarn from Tejadora Chile. You might recognize her logo. because I have bought stuff from her before. I bought some needles from her a couple of years ago. And so I bought some sparkly merino yarn. You can see those. Kind of have a sparkle to them. Just because that just looks so fun. It's a merino and polyester. 100 grams about, and it's about 400 meters. So I'm really not used to knitting such fine yarns. You can see the project that I've been working on with this yarn that I've been working on. And so I really kind of don't know what to do with fine yarns. This I'm just kind of making a scarf. But I'm enjoying it, and I don't know if I'm ready to do a sweater or something. Use these with some of my other yarns for a sweater. I don't know if I'm ready for that. It's, you know, it's everyone's knitting sweaters, but I'll see if I can try and do that. The other thing I bought was this kind of eco-dyed, eco-printed project bag by Ovejita Casta, which is really cute. It's kind of pink inside and it's got a little pocket inside. And I've also bought a little kind of bag there to keep stuff in, also by her. So I thought that was really pretty and functional. I love to have, because I've always got lots of different projects going on, it's nice to have, you know, separate bags for, you know, putting everything in, and knowing that, you know, you can just grab a bag and go, you know, and you don't have to be pulling things out of one bag and changing them to the other. So that was really nice. The other thing that I didn't plan on was when we were around the mall, we went into Lush, and they had the henna hair colors. And I remember when I was younger in the Body Shop in England, I used to buy henna, and I used to do my hair reds and pinks and all sorts of different colors. And so I was looking at their different colors, and the guy recommended the lightest color, which I think is supposed to be a strawberry blonde. And he gave me like a little sample to take home or to take back to the Airbnb we were staying at and have a go. So I thought, okay, I can have a go, and if I like it, I can go back and buy some, because we don't have Lush here in La Serena. I mean, we could buy it online, but we don't have it. So I went and I tried, and it's the color on the inside, I don't think you can really see very well, but it was actually yellow. It just did yellow. So not what I really wanted. I kind of wanted red or pink, you know, something a bit different. So I went back to the store, and I decided not to buy the strawberry blonde, but to go with the, I think it's called the Rouge, their block of henna. Now, the only problem is I've read online that they changed the recipe, and it's not as good as what it used to be. I don't know, I've never used it before. I've used henna, like I said, I used the Body Shop henna when I was years ago. So I've not used this, so I can't compare it to if it has changed or not. So when I got home, I had to go with this to see more of a red color. And I got mixed information from the people working in the store. Some people said I would have to leave it on less time because of my hair being white. Some said I'd have to leave it on even longer with it being white. So I did 2 little tests and left it for about 2 hours, and basically orange. Now, it's kind of softened the orange a bit. It was neon orange when I first did it, but orange. So I still kind of like it. It's still kind of fun. It's been years since I've done anything with my hair color-wise. So I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I will have a go doing more of my hair with this, leaving it on longer, and seeing how it goes. And I might put that at the end of this video, and so that might be fun. So that, I think, was basically my trip to Santiago. Like I said, it was such a difference to be able to go and not be thinking about medical things, and to just, you know, to be able to relax. And we stayed in a really nice Airbnb, so, you know, which is really close to the metro stations, close to the mall, so all we had to do was get up and walk everywhere. Really nice. So I will leave this here for now, and we will see tomorrow about changing my hair color. Hello, and here is the results. Not strawberry blonde and not red, which you'd expect from henna, but maybe on top of my white hair, this is as good as it gets. So it's kind of an orangey color, but it feels really nice. It doesn't feel like my hair's been damaged in any way, which is nice. And I'm guessing it's just gonna kind of fade out with the time. So I'm pleased. So Lush's rouge, it's okay. Not red, but it works for me. So thanks for stopping by. Ciao.